A part of me wants to have seen that too. He was? Yeah, me too.
あれそういや、はるみちゃんと上田ちゃん、別れたって言ってたよね。
Oops, I forgot. After we met in the cafe that day, things moved so quickly and got so busy, I forgot to tell him we'd made up. Santa was the main reason we'd gotten back together in the first place. But it feels embarrassing to tell him we made up after all this time. Well... Besides, when I said we broke up, we'd been a fake couple. Now we were a real couple. Did I need to explain all that as well? I wouldn't even know where to begin. I really needed to discuss it with Harumi.
そっか。本当に別れちゃったんだ。
Well, no, actually.
別れただって
Kazuma?
仲直りしたんじゃないのかよ。
Kazuma had me cornered. Huh?
お前、やけに元気なくて、牧野くんが家出したとかいう噂聞いて。ゆきとさんに相談して、うまくいったと思ってたのに。まさかお前、捨てられたのかあいつに。
No, wait a second. That's not what happened.
隠せなくてもいい。はっきり否定しないってことは本当なんだろう。あいつ。
Calm down.
これが落ち着いていられるか牧野くんめ。
呼びました？
うお
Kazuma jumped back, surprised by Harumi's sudden appearance.
あ、ちょうどいいところに来た。
Ooh, so much is going on.
何の話？
はるみちゃんに決まってるでしょ。はるみちゃんが彼女を捨てたって話で持ちきりだけど、真相はどうなの？
は？捨ててませんよ。なんでそんな。
Harumi, well, remember how some stuff happened? Senna told me you ran away from home, but I told him about us breaking up. So that's why I was thinking I should update Sena and also thank him for his help.
俺？なんで？
Because you gave me the push I needed.
それだったら上久保くんに言った方がいいんじゃないかな。
What do you mean, Nishijima?
だって噂を聞いた上久保くんが君を心配して瀬名さんに。
西島さん、それは。
At his outburst, I looked over and saw Kazuma's face was bright red and guilty looking. Then the reason Sena came to me was because of you, Kazuma?
ああ、西島さんってばさらっとバラしちゃうんだから。
But why?
繊細な男心だよ。
Okay. So they all know that he likes you, I guess. But that he wants you to be happy, so. Delicate.
男心。
大事な君が好きな男のことで悩んでる。でも恥ずかしさとか嫉妬心とかそういういろんな感情がぐるぐるしちゃって、自分は直接動けない。それで百戦錬磨のこの俺に泣きついてきたってわけ。
なぜかまた僕まで巻き込まれたけどね。
It sounds like we caused everyone a lot of trouble without realizing it. I'm sorry. Especially to you, Kazuma.
なこといいんだよ。で、どうなんだよ、二人。本当に別れちまったのか？それとも。
それは。
それは？
もちろん。付き合っています。付き合ってる。ちゃんとラブラブだし。
マジかよ。へえ、 はるみちゃんからラブラブなんて言葉を聞く日が来るとは思わなかったよね。
確かに。
別に嘘はついていないから。
そうね。なんか怪しくねえか。いきなり取り繕ってるみたいで。喧嘩はしたんだ。
Welcome back, Betty. There are places that Morty can't go. Oh, really? Oh, because he's in the military? I want to know what kind of places. I didn't know that. Like, don't go advertising yourself and don't talk about those things. Ah, like, don't go around telling people that, like basically you can't go around and be like, do you know who I am? I'm from the US military. Like, you can't obviously do that kind of stuff, right? Logical stuff. Yeah, common sense things. But some people are stupid. I can imagine. Don't go around parading it and getting into fights and stuff. Oh, but you're not gonna do that though, Morty.
それはそうだけど。
But like you said, there are probably other people who do. Why did that sound like the old guy from Yakuza? You know what? I was halfway like doing the imitation and I was like, why is my pitch higher? I don't know.
まあ、はるみちゃんが虚勢張ってるだけって可能性もあるよね。
Hadumi glanced in my direction. He looks like he needs some help. We did have a fight, but we made up after that.
聞いてねえぞ。
Why are these three questioning me? Well, we've been busy.
じゃあ今は本当にラブラブなの？どれくらい？
A whole lot?
真面目に答えた。
If I didn't, none of you would believe me.
けどまだちょっと怪しいよね。具体
I
的にさ
told you one of them's gonna be like, show us how mushy you are. Well, since I started dating Hadumi, I've been able to write my scripts much more easily. Before, I often got feedback that my romance scripts lacked realism or my characters didn't seem alive. But now that I'm with him, I can understand my characters' emotions better. I guess you could say their dialogue doesn't sound forced. It's coming more naturally now.
つまりはるみちゃんとの経験を参考にしてるってことだよね。経験？まさかお前らもう大人の階段を登っちまったのか？
Kazuma's like, what? How far have you guys gone?
バカ、そんなわけないでしょ。
まあはるみちゃんだしね。
どういう意味ですか？
This is so funny.
まだまだお子様ってことじゃないかな。
Is he a child though? He's 21, and then these two characters are 23. So realistically, they're only 3 years older than him. But I guess like the overall vibe, he's childish, I guess, compared to these two who probably have slept with other women.
家でするぐらいだしね。
You're just teasing him now. Harumi held his head in his hands at a loss. Stop picking on him! And I'm sorry for making you worry. Thank you, Sana, Nishijima, and Kazuma. I'm really sorry, but thank you. We're fine now.
別に俺は。よかったな。おめでとう。カズマちゃんもよかったね。うっす。
複雑な男心か。勉強になるな。
Yeah, so the two of them were comforting him because it's like, you liked her, but she chose somebody else. Actually, have any of you been in this situation where like you guys liked somebody, but she was happy with somebody else and then you were kind of like happy for her? Basically the situation. Plenty of people take advantage. I've read some army wife stories. It's funny. Really? Ooh. I mean, I've heard of them here and there. I also know like a lot of people who have spouses in the army, they get married like pretty early on in their relationship for like the benefits and stuff. And I think like if you're higher or you're high up enough, don't you get like some kind of like special housing or something? The Witcher stories. Is it for sure? Yeah, for sure. High school? Hmm. They get married in high school? Yeah. I think a lot of them are like just coming out of high school or like early 20s. Like they're 21 and 22 or something like that. Oh, sorry. You meant like the whole liking somebody and them liking somebody else. Okay. Thank you for answering the question, Morty. Everyone laughed. Hidemi smiled too. Quibbles aside, everyone was getting along much better. With everyone comfortable and chatting, the mood on set continued to improve. Wait, so does my character know that my best friend had a crush on me? Because it seems like it's just going over her head. I don't think she realizes. She's just laughing along. On my way home, we walked side by side, heading in the same direction. I asked something that had been on my mind for a while. How is everything at college? You said you quit the manga club? Oh, good. Screw those people.
くずりゅうくんたちやアニメを好きになってくれた女子は喜んでくれたし、だから時間があるときはまた部室に行ってる。やっぱり
Oh, sorry. That's great. I was happy Harumi was having fun, of course, but I don't like it. What do you mean you don't like it? Harumi noticed I was looking away. When he caught sight of my expression, his eyes widened in surprise.
どうしたの？何か怒ってる？
No, I'm fine.
もしかしてこれが噂に聞く焼き餅焼いてる？
I'm going to say I am because that's me being honest, right? What exactly am I jealous of? The two girls that he's spending time with? Who gives a crap? But okay, my character's jealous. She's going to be jealous. I am. I debated on how to answer, but decided to be honest. Yeah.
まさか図星とは。
We were a new couple, and I felt embarrassed being jealous over something so trivial. I didn't want him to think I was weird either. I hesitantly looked up at his reaction. He was speechless, his hand over his mouth. Harumi?
まずい。
What is?
顔が勝手に。
Am I being too clingy? Isn't it more normal to let these things go?
いや流さなくていいから。それにそんなあなたも尊いし。
Alright, so if you tell your partner that you feel jealous, it'll make them feel special and desired, apparently. If you're married in general? Like, is it a discount or do you get like a free house? That doesn't make any sense. Cause wouldn't they run out of houses to give? The more that they give you money and don't live in the barracks. Okay, they give you money to buy a house, I guess? But is it like a community of like military couples, families? As if you're already in the military. Oh. Tuition assistance. Oh, I heard about that too, yeah. Must benefits. You get lower interest and need less for down payment for any house. Oh, okay. And I guess like if there's a military base, then they generally buy close to the base. So then it's not too so they don't have to travel as far. And I guess like a lot of families around the base would be like military communities and stuff like that. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Because at one point, because that makes more sense. Because at one point I thought like the military just like bought communities and they're like, here's a house for you, here's a house for you. And I was like, I feel like it's more of a discount. Okay, so less for down payment and you get lower interest. Ah, we have a choice to live on the base or get our own place outside of the base. I think yeah, I think there was somebody, I wasn't close to them, but I did hear them talking about that too. Like, I know the government pays for a part of your tuition if you're in the military and like some other stuff like that. Oh, there could be a wait list. If you have more seniority, do you get it first, or how does it work? Is it first come first serve? Really?
それに満件復帰の時に彼女とは復縁したってちゃんとみんなに言ったから告白されたりとかはないと思う。俺がどれだけあなたのことが好きかみんな理解してくれているし。
Oh, they do? If he told everyone, he must really mean everyone. It's a little embarrassing, but
それに満件のメンバーはあなたのことが好きなんだ。そういう意味じゃなくて仲間として。
really?
オペレーション ING。俺やみんなのためにいろいろ考えて動いてくれたのがすごく嬉しかったって。
I didn't know that. I'm glad to hear it. It was only a month ago, but looking back on it felt nostalgic. I thought it was because so much had happened since. Kuzuru had become a momentary heartthrob until he changed back to his old clunky glasses because the attention was tiring. Can I come visit them again?
もちろん。けどみんなきっと喜ぶだろうから。今度は俺がやきもち焼く羽目になりそう。
Really? Harumi blushed and he looked away.
そういえばクリスマスどうする？
Ooh, we're gonna spend Christmas together. Not really. I don't have any friends to spend it with, and I'll be on winter break. We don't have work on the 25th, right?
役者さんたちもその日は他の仕事が多いから集まらないし。年が明けたらしばらく休みなしで撮影が続くからこの日ぐらいはって父さんが。それで実は父さんに今年は家族で過ごさないかって言われてて。
Oh, that sounds nice. Their family had been fractured for so long, it was good he'd spend some time with them. I could see him any day after all. Still, it makes me a little sad.
いや、この年で家族とって。しかも
Why don't you bring your girlfriend along to celebrate with your family? But you've never done something like this before, right? I don't think age matters.
まあ確かに。俺も父さんも家から離れている時の方が多かったし。
First come, first serve. Gotcha. Then you have even more reason to spend it with them this year. You may think they'll always be there, but one day they can suddenly disappear.
家族とも過ごすけど、あなたとも過ごしたい。欲張りだけど。
Huh?
というわけで、あなたが了承してくれるなら、参加するって
I told you. What?
そんなに驚くことかな。両親にあなたのことは伝えてある。もう何も隠す必要はないんだ。だから安心して来てほしい。というのもなんだか変かもしれないけど。
Harumi gave me a wry smile and added that last time I came over, a lot had happened. Okay, they really won't mind?
父さんも母さんもぜひと言っていたから遠慮はしないで。あなたの気持ちで決めてくれたらいい。
The fact his parents both agreed made me very happy. I'm glad I'm welcomed, but isn't it a big deal to spend time with his parents? I didn't know for sure, but it made me nervous to know that we were dating with his parents' approval. Last time I visited, it was pretty tense. I should use this opportunity to properly introduce myself. With your blessing, I would like to be with your son. No, wait, that sounded like a proposal. I should look up how to introduce myself to your boyfriend's family when I get home. Okay then, thank you for the invitation. I'd love to spend Christmas with you.
ありがとう。
Ah, so cute. Hee, aren't you overreacting a little? After I got the Christmas invite, I spent a lot of time researching things. The big day was close at hand. College was on winter break and I didn't need to work that week, so I had plenty of spare time. I may have been invited, but I'm still going to a family celebration. I need to make sure I'm not rude. I meticulously focused on every detail, from what gift to bring to my outfit. They already think I'm his weird friend. His father knows me a little, but his mother must think I'm really odd. There was no way I could explain I was only pretending to be his girlfriend. Came over as a friend and now was his actual girlfriend. It even confuses me sometimes. I also didn't know how Harume explained things to them if he did. The more I think about it, the more stressed I get. Another thing to worry about was, what should I give him as a present? Presents were a staple of the holiday, whether you were a friend, family, or lover. I had to give him something. If I was going to give him a gift, I wanted it to be something he'd really enjoy. The more I considered, the more worried I got. I guess this was just how holidays were. What Harume likes is anime. But he's bought just about anything he'd ever want on his own. I can't recommend a series he doesn't know, since he's introduced me to everything. It would be awkward if I gave him something he already has. If I couldn't get him anything anime related, I needed to find something else. I was frowning down at my phone screen when it suddenly rang. Yuzo Makino? It was Director Makino. Hello, Ueda speaking. The dad wants to talk to me. Are you done playing other choices? Me? Oh no, we're still on the same dude. We're gonna be on the same dude today. If I can't finish today, then I have to do one more stream tomorrow. And then next week, we gotta do the third person, which is the best friend. So the best friend is the original guy I wanted to do. But I heard like mixed stuff about him. But I think me and Ben want to find out what his is. So I'm only on chapter 7. So 7's the last one before the ending. For this one, anyways. These games are long, Betty. They're as long. People have asked me if she would go to the US, but I told her in the back. Yeah. You don't want to bring up marriage because you guys are just starting, Morty. And also, you don't want to jump into a marriage when you don't know them fully yet. Because that could be like a mistake in the long run, you know? Yeah, take it day by day. I agree. Like, take it slow. Don't like rush things. Don't, listen to other people if they say otherwise. Reason it. When you're young, you're going to change a lot as you get closer to your 30s. For sure. You are in your mid-20s, right? I mean, Morty, I was 24 when I broke up with my last long-term ex. That was because I realized we weren't compatible and we wanted different things. I was 24. I was in my mid-20s. So, especially in terms of planning ahead, so I wouldn't put that on her. So much to talk about. Yeah, enjoy life. Yeah, take it day by day. Enjoy life. Enjoy the relationship. I talk about marriage on the first date. Also, how many kids, where to move, and credit scores. I also make a written contract. Jessica's a keeper. She agreed to all that. Exactly. And she didn't run away? Damn. He wanted to discuss Harumi's present. Oh, are we going to get a dual present? Oh, but does he want that? They'd spent a long time apart, and their relationship once Harume returned had been strained. He had no idea what Harume liked. I confessed I was stumped about it too, so we decided to exchange ideas at a later date. Likewise, sir. Thank you for the help. We chose when and where to meet, then hung up. Now, what should I give him? I felt a little more excited about the hunt now that I had someone to talk to about it. The next day, amid his busy schedule, I met Mr. Makino at a cafe. He arrived a few minutes after our scheduled meeting time. Wow. It's alright, I just arrived myself. Me neither. I'm sorry I haven't been able to properly introduce myself yet. How is Harume lately? He sometimes talks about his family with me.
まだまだ我が家では会話が盛り上がるほどではないが、言葉を交わすことが増えてきた。
He was looking more like a devoted father now. Aww. When he talked about Hadami, his stern visage as a director disappeared and he sounded warmer and gentler.
あいつが帰国した時にはうつろな表情で、近づくものすべてを遠ざけて一人で閉じこもろうとしているように見えた。どうにかしてやらないとと厳しくしすぎたんだろうな。今となっては自分の線量を恥じるばかりだが、
No, I'm sure Hadami understands.
今では大学にも楽しく通っていると聞いた。一番話題に上るのは君の話だが、
What does he say about me?
よほど君が好きなんだな。
If so, I'm happy to hear that. Hearing that directly from my boyfriend's father made my face turn bright red in combined happiness and embarrassment.
私もどうか。
He smiled gently as the drinks we'd ordered arrived. Our conversation had come to a brief lull. Maybe I can ask him now. I've asked this before, but do you have any idea who my father might be?
気になるかね。まあ当然だな。
I haven't had any leads since then. It could be any small detail. Can you think of anything that might help me?
いや、あの後少し思い出そうとしたんだが、やはり何も思いつくことがなくってね。プライベートなことを話す機会も一切なかったのでね。
I wonder who the father is. I see. I was disappointed, but it was what I expected. I took a drink to compose myself.
寂しいかね。
Pardon?
いや、配慮に欠けた発言だった。
I like this guy. I think I like him a lot better than the last father. No, it's all right. I've talked about this with Hadami before. I always thought I was lacking something because I had no father, that I was missing something as a person. It used to trouble me a lot, but Hadami has filled that empty part in me, so I'm better now. I asked because I didn't think we'd have another opportunity to talk like this, but I'm surprised by how content I feel now.
そうか。
Oh, I'm sorry for talking about just me. We need to discuss Hadami's Christmas present.
ああ、そうだったな。あいつの好きなものといえばやはりアニメなんだろうが、詳しくないんだ。
Hi Ace, how you doing? Oh, I have missed stuff. We talked about like what she wanted in terms of life in general. Like I want to get married in the future. I have kids. I in terms of me and her. Asked her what she. Yeah, it's good to kind of get that out of the way, Morty. I want to say in the beginning of the relationship, just make sure you guys have like the same goals. I mean, be very casual about it, but maybe just kind of casually bring it up and kind of figure out like, are they looking for something long term? If you, like for example, if you want to get married and have kids, maybe you should ask her eventually. Not now though. I feel like now is still early for you, but eventually you want to make sure you guys are kind of aligned, right? I told one of my friends who has a son, Happy Father's Day, and he said, thanks, now hurry up and... Whoa. Your friend needs to chill, Ben. To see if values or goals in life align. Yes. Me. Ace, say goodbye to sleep. Yeah, that. Values. Dating Sam. Yes, Ace. Dino's fighting sleep. Pixel, guess what? Dino's playing with the Pikachu. Yeah, he's playing with it. I was like, I actually forgot to ask you about it. I was like, is he more like warmed up to it? Let's go to home. How about you? I'm good. What did you get home from? Work? Did you go out today? Yes, and when we're at getting tongue-tied.